Hey everyone, back again with another City Skylines video. The last build I did got corrupted, so I couldn't do anything else with it. I did have some video footage of it, but it was only like 20 minutes, so I just couldn't really make another video out of it. So I thought I'd just build a new village. This time it's in the UK, and I'm kind of heavily basing this off sort of local villages in my area in good old Yorkshire, and you know, I love using the British assets, so I thought I'd give it a whirl. I always find placing landmarks kind of helps first, so you kind of two or three main things, and then building the city from that, rather than building the roads and then putting the landmarks in afterwards. So in this case, I built the pub first, and then the train station first, and then the pub, and they were the sort of two things that I wanted to add straight away, because I guess it's more realistic. Every kind of hamlet has a train station and a pub, so yeah. Often find when building European villages and even cities and stuff like that, I often find, like, if you build one road, like the main road that people live off and whatever, it makes it a lot more realistic. So right there, I kind of built it across from the pub and down. I always use that to serve as like the main road. Like thinking back to medieval times, this is where the trade vans would come through and whatever. And I have to find it's more realistic to just try and have 2 or 3 roads at your main roads, and then everything else builds off that. Instead of kind of building all the roads at once, just build your main roads first and then go from there. I want this to be like a posh village as well. Like, I was thinking at the time, like, oh, it's a commuter town, there's a train line going through, it's near sort of like a B road, it's going to be a commuter village. So there's a big city nearby, and these guys all live here to get out of the big city. So I tried to add a little bit of lore into the city. It gives like a lot better sort of vision of what you want to do, and it makes it a lot more sort of realistic instead of having like big apartment buildings everywhere, just because you can. I tried to sort of limit it to like more village assets. Like, I think there's 2 flats in this entire place. I added a church here. I wanted to put it this way and have it kind of go up, because usually churches are quite high up. But as you can see, I had a problem with this road here, and I couldn't figure out why. And it caused my game to crash, which was fun. Trial and error in this build. You might be able to tell already I've deleted so much stuff, and this is another one of these times where I just hate something I've already done, and I just kind of restart it up. I'm not quite happy with this road layout with the flat in the back and then how this all works, but I managed to get to a place where I'm alright with it and it doesn't bother me too much. I put all these houses in here, line them all up, and then get rid of the back gardens so they don't clip the road. Unfortunately, they do come back because as soon as you move anything, terrain or plant a tree, they just respawn, which is really annoying. But right there, just added a school. A lot of villages have like a big school for some reason. I'm kind of based off this one village that's near my house, so I'm just kind of based off that. They have a big school that serves like the local area, but it's way too big for the village, so I thought I'd do the same here. And then all British schools have a back entrance that just leads onto an estate. I don't know why it is the case, but every school that I've known has sort of a back entrance. It's really weird. So I've done that there onto this estate, and then fill that area with trees. You'll see a lot in this video, especially any kind of awkward area, whether it be small or big. I just fill with trees because I can't be bothered to kind of place something in. Especially like the British assets, they're very good, but there's not a lot of them, or they're all sort of the same size, or all like 3x2 or 2x2. So you can't really like put a 1x1 in there. So I just fill it with trees. I think I'll start doing a little bit of terraforming and try and make it look a bit normal. Right here as well is another thing that's like very nostalgic to me, is this big green space in the middle of an estate. These are all over in the UK, just like little parks in the estate. I put a basketball court there. It's not very realistic for the UK, but you know, I'm being biased because I play basketball, so I just thought I'd put it in. Why not? Started building the industry area next to the train station. No real reason other than it's sort of close to the village, but not too close. It's going to cause the ground pollution to affect the guys. can see just then as well, I always had like little paths through the through estates and stuff like that. You can see it here as well. Just because it like encourages walking, and it kind of lets you get rid of some awkward spaces as well. That's sort of the main thing I have to fight with, because obviously I'm doing wonky roads, and you know, these houses are 2x3 and they don't fit on wonky roads, so any awkward space, just trying to fill it with some trees or a pathway or something like that, just to make it look like it's not been done on purpose, if that makes sense. Wait, not been, I don't know what I'm trying to say, you get what I mean. So it don't look shit, basically. Right here, trying to add like a little new build estate, where it's like sort of like a private gated community. Adding another pub in the corner here. I thought it looked nice. And there's usually like 2 pubs. I think the final population of this town is like 400 people. So 2 or 3 pubs for 400 people, that's about right, I think. And then just adding another road to connect it to the highway over here, so you can have like a little early bypass, I don't know. I thought that no one would use it, but then I was immediately sort of proved wrong by people using it. So maybe in the future I have to make it go over or under the train tracks, but for now it's okay. And then back to good old placing suburbia. With these sort of European builds, I don't like using zoning at all, just because it don't really work. With these sort of road layouts, in like American builds, you can just do like a perfect grid, and then you can zone it perfectly, and it's nice and easy. But with European ones, you can't. Placing the little park there, getting rid of the sort of manicured grass, because no British council will ever keep that up. And then I think I placed another like bit of flats here. I tried to put these town centre assets somewhere, but couldn't really find a place. Oh no, I go and do something else because for some reason. They had a football stadium. Right, okay, fair enough. We're all over the place, but yeah, they once had a little football stadium, just for like the juniors, and sort of maybe a 5-a-side thing. I don't fucking know. I don't know how football works, but adding a little pitch without the stands, just like a grass one, council pitch, and usually there's like pubs on these pitches that sort of own the land. So I had a little pub here as well. It's the same asset as the one in the town centre, but we'll not talk about that. So this pitch is, you know, a pub team. Okay, I do eventually place the flats here. There you go. And then finally doing like the posh end of town, placing all these big detached houses on sort of the brook there. What am I doing here? Do I leave that asset on the corner of that? I might have to go and fix that in real life. Jesus Christ, that's just clipping through. Over here, just trying to do like an industrial bit, because even though I'm on like sandbox mode, I still want the village to have like enough workers for the local area, and I still want it to all function. So I put some industry here quickly just to sort of make it work. And then I had all the surfaces that I love to do, these riverbed ones, and I think that's about it. Going to some cinematics. Here we go. So here's a train station and the lovely pigs on the side, some industry, and then you can see like the terrace estate there and the sort of the main road. Now I see this like little gap here that in the cinematics that I want to fill. So quickly go through this and do it. And then I look at the riverbed and I think, oh, will this be better with the actual riverbed assets that I have downloaded? And it does. So I'll be doing that from now on. Anyway, back to the cinematics. Here's a school and the sort of shops, flats and shops. The Main Street church over there looking beautiful. And then just into suburbia. Just these detached houses. I mean, semi-detached houses. Here's the football pitch. I try and go up close and get like a nice shot, but it looks like shit. With City Skylines, you're trying to, anything up close looks awful, anything from really far away you can't really tell, so you're just trying to make it look good from like a medium distance. I mean, it doesn't look too bad, to be fair, but it doesn't look detailed. And here's sort of an overview of the entire village. And yeah, thanks for watching. If you've got any name suggestions for the little hamlet we built here, let me know, because I don't know what to call it. And that's about it. Thanks for watching. See you in the next video.